Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Act 3. The second of the three spirits.
Scrooge!
The next one already. Spirit, where are you?
Scrooge! Come in, and know me better, man.
Is this my room? What is all this?
Why, this is holly, mistletoe, and ivy. These are turkeys, pigs, steamed pudding, chestnuts, mince pies. This is a fire, the likes of which has not been seen in this hearth in your time or Marley's, or for many and many a winter gone. And this...
Who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me. You have never seen the like of me before.
Never, though I met another spirit last night. One much, much slighter than you.
You never walked forth with my elder brothers born in previous years?
I don't think I have. Have you had many brothers, Spirit?
More than 1,800.
A tremendous family to provide for. Spirit, conduct me where you will. I went forth previously on compulsion, and I learnt a lesson which is working now. Tonight, if you have aught to teach me, let me profit by it.
Touch my robe. Now I have work to attend as we walk. I'll sprinkle some incense from my torch on some of the food that we pass.
And what does that do, pray tell?
It offers good humor on this most blessed day.
Is there a peculiar flavor in what you sprinkle?
There is. My own.
Would it apply to any kind of dinner on this day?
To any kindly given. To a poor one, most.
Why to a poor one most?
Because it needs it most. Ah, we're here. We should venture inside.
This hovel? Will you fit?
I can accommodate myself to any place with ease.
I trust they won't see us either.
No, we can watch unseen, and I'll touch their food with my torch.
Well, we may as well go inside. It's almost nighttime. Have we been walking all day? It didn't seem so long.
We have, and you needn't bother trying to open that door in order to enter. Walls mean nothing to spirits. You see before you Mrs. Cratchit, the wife of Bob Cratchit, your clerk. She's twice turned that gown but added those ribbons. The young ladies in ribbons are her daughters, Martha and Belinda. That boy with his fork in the potatoes and the corner of his shirt in his mouth is Master Peter, her son. There are two smaller Cratchits, a boy and a girl, playing somewhere or other, and one more boy. Tiny Tim is at church with his father.
That's quite a lot in total.
There's your father coming, children. I was beginning to wonder what had taken him so long. Everybody wash up for dinner, especially you, Peter.
Merry Christmas, my dear.
Merry Christmas. Tim, go wash up with the others.
That boy with the iron brace and that crutch, that's Bob Cratchit's son?
He is indeed.
He never said.
Martha barely got off work today. She was almost as late as you.
I was lucky to get off myself.
And how did little Tim behave in church?
As good as gold, and better. Somehow he gets thoughtful sitting by himself so much, and thinks the strangest things you ever heard. He told me coming home that he hoped the people saw him because he was a cripple, and it might be pleasant to them to remember upon Christmas Day who made lame beggars walk and blind men see.
Merry Christmas, Father!
Merry Christmas, Father!
Merry Christmas all. Hugs all around.
Hugs can wait, there's work to do. Tim, have a seat by the fire. Robert, mix that drink. Martha, tend the hot plates. Belinda, sweeten the applesauce. Peter, mash the potatoes. You little ones set out the chairs and I'll fetch the goose.
Oh,
Where did we get a
Real
goose?
goose? Yum!
Yes, we have a real goose.
Watch
Can I
where you're
have some
going.
of these,
Ouch, that's my toe.
Would you look at that? There never was such a goose cooked. The little ones will be steeped in sage and onion to the eyeballs.
Wait until you see the pudding. What is it, Tim? Speak up.
God bless us. Everyone.
Amen to that.
Spirit, tell me if Tiny Tim will live.
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
Oh, no, kind spirit. Say he will be spared.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, none other of my race will find him here. What then, if he be like to die, he had better do it and decrease the surplus population.
I didn't mean...
Mr. Scrooge,
What?
I'll give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
Founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and I hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
It should be Christmas Day, I am sure, on which one drinks the health of such an odious, stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is, Robert. Nobody knows it better than you do, poor fellow.
Dear Christmas Day.
I'll drink his health for your sake and the day's, not for his. Long life to him, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very merry and very happy, I have no doubt.
To Mr. Scrooge.
And now to another celebration.
Ah, this is more like it. Fred. Is that his wife with him? She's very pretty.
What did he say when you invited him?
He said that Christmas was a humbug as I live. He believed it, too.
More shame for him.
He's a comical old fellow, that's the truth, and not so pleasant as he might be. However, his offenses carry their own punishment, and I have nothing to say against him.
I'm sure he's very rich, Fred. At least you always tell me so.
What of that, my dear? His wealth is of no use to him. He doesn't do any good with it. He doesn't make himself comfortable with it. He hasn't the satisfaction of thinking that he is ever going to benefit us with it.
I have no patience with him.
Oh, I have. I am sorry for him. I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. Who suffers by his ill whims? Himself, always. Here, he takes it into his head to dislike us, and he won't come and dine with us. What's the consequence? He loses a dinner.
Indeed, I think he loses a very good dinner.
Indeed he does.
Well, never mind. If we haven't worn everyone out with all the fun and music, what would you say to one more game?
It's a fantastic idea.
As long as it's not another round of blind man's bluff, our living room can't take it.
How about yes and no?
All right, I have one for you. I'm thinking of an animal.
Is it a live animal?
Yes.
Is it friendly?
No, it's a rather disagreeable animal.
A savage animal?
Yes.
How does it talk?
You have to ask yes or no questions, but it mostly growls and grunts and talks sometimes.
Does it live in London?
Yes.
Is it led about the streets?
No.
Does it live in a menagerie?
No.
Is it killed in a market?
No.
Is it a horse?
No.
Cow?
No.
Tiger? Bear?
No and no.
Dog?
No.
I have found it out. I know what it is, Fred. I know what it is.
What is it?
It's your Uncle Scrooge.
It certainly is.
Then you should have accepted bear as an answer.
He has given us plenty of merriment, I am sure, and it would be ungrateful not to drink his health. Here is a glass of mulled wine ready to our hand at the moment, and I say, Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge.
A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the old man wherever he is. He wouldn't take it from me, but may he have it nevertheless. Uncle Scrooge.
Enough. Spirit, what else do you have in store for me?
Not much more.
What do you and your brothers do on these nights? What will you do after you leave me?
We see much and visit many homes, but always with a happy end. We stand beside sick beds, and they're cheerful. On foreign lands, and they're close at home. By struggling men, and they're patient in their greater hope. We leave our blessing in almshouse, hospital, and jail, in misery's every refuge. Where vain man in his little brief authority has not made fast the door and barred the spirit out, we leave our blessing.
Spirit, I've only just noticed that your hair has gone gray.
I've grown old since we met.
Are spirits' lives so short?
My life upon this globe is very brief. It ends tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight, and the time is drawing near.
Forgive me for asking, but I see something strange and not belonging to yourself protruding from the skirt of your robes. Is it a foot or a claw?
It might be a claw, for the flesh there is upon it. Look here. 2 children, a boy, and a girl.
Children? I've never seen children so yellow or scowling or shriveled. Spirit, are they yours?
They are man's, and they cling to me, appealing from their fathers. This boy is ignorance, this girl is want. Beware them both, but all of their degree. But most of all, beware this boy, for on his brow is written doom.
Have they no refuge or resource?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
Spirit, where are you? It's this mist. I don't know where it's coming from. Are you gone already? Spirit, oh, I see. It's time to meet the last of the spirits. I'm ready.